What is going on, guys? Vinny Vegas here.
And I'm Chrissy.
Welcome back to another episode here on Vivid Cinema, where we do reactions, reviews, and unboxings. What are we doing today?
Today we're doing a reaction to Avatar, Book 2, Chapter 14, City of Walls and Secrets.
City of Walls and Secrets. Okay, last episode, Ba Sing Se has officially been penetrated by a drill.
But they stopped it.
They stopped it, yeah, they did. We're still looking for Appa.
Yeah,
That's my biggest concern. We're still looking for Appa. He's nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
I don't know where the hell this guy is. He should be large and in charge, and you should be able to see him we should be able to find him very easy. So hopefully this episode we find him. Because if not, I'm gonna lose my shizzle. All right, we need to find Appa. It's time. There's so much happening. Also, I mean, Jet alone has found out that Zuko and Iroh are firebenders, and they're following them into the city. Lots of crazy stuff happening. Either way, I'm super excited. So let's dive right on in and see what's going on.
I can't believe we finally made it to Ba Sing Se in one piece.
Hey, don't jinx it. You can still be attacked by some giant exploding Fire Nation spoon.
You been hitting the cactus juice again?
I'm just saying, weird stuff happens to us.
Oh. Whoa.
He's a giant bison. Where could someone possibly hide him?
Exactly. Whoa. What the shizzle?
Back in the city. Great.
What's the problem? It's amazing.
My name is Judy. I have been given the great honor of showing the Avatar around Ba Sing Se.
Maybe you missed what I said. We need to talk to the king about the war. It's important.
You're in Ba Sing Se now. Everyone is safe here.
Oh, okay.
Why do they have all these poor people blocked off in one part of the city?
This is why I never came here before. I always heard it was so different from the way the monks taught us to live.
They don't live together.
I just want our new place to look nice, in case someone brings home a lady friend.
This city is a prison. I don't want to make a life here.
Life happens wherever you are, whether you make it or not.
Oh, damn Jet.
Look at them. Firebenders living right under everyone's nose.
Let it go.
I know.
Jet, you saw a man with a hot cup of tea. It doesn't prove he's a firebender.
How do you feel?
Ridiculous.
Does this possibly come in a larger size?
I have extra string in the back.
Oh no.
This tea is nothing more than hot leaf juice.
Uncle, that's what all tea is.
What's inside that wall?
Government secrets.
Can we see the king now?
Oh no! One doesn't just pop in on the Earth King. Your request for an audience with the Earth King is being processed and should be put through in about a month.
Oh.
Much more quickly than usual.
If we're gonna be here for a month, we should spend our time looking for Appa.
I'll be happy to escort you anywhere you would like to go.
We don't need a babysitter.
Where's the black market? Who runs it? Come on, you know.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And which of your professors could we ask about the war with the Fire Nation?
Listen, you can't mention the war here. And whenever you do, stay away from the Dai Li. Have you seen our spark rocks to heat up the water?
They're not there. You'll have to firebend, old man.
He knows they're being
I
watched, huh?
borrowed our neighbors. Such kind people.
Oh.
The king is having a party at the palace tonight for his pet bear.
Pet bear?
Platypus bear?
No, it just says bear. The palace will be packed. We can sneak in with the crowd. A real society crowd would spot you a mile away. You've got no manners.
You could teach us.
Yeah, I'm mastering every element. How hard can manners be? You're Momonis.
Momonis.
Avatar, how you do? Go on. Fire!
This is a rock, paper, scissors, but... Whoa.
We'll get in the party and then find a way to let you in through the side gate.
We came here to make a fresh start. But you won't let this go, even though there's no real proof.
Well, maybe if you'd help me. Maybe you've forgotten about how the Fire Nation left us all homeless? How they wiped out all the people we loved? I'm tired of waiting. These two men are firebenders!
Whoa.
You want a show? I'll give you a show.
Ooh.
Oh, yes. Let's do it. Get into it.
Sir?
sorry to bother you, but my cousin lost our invitations. She's blind. Do you think you could help us?
Whoa!
He's taking all the good stuff.
A real bear? Just a regular...
What I had to do to get seats this near the bear.
Oh, what the hell?
Look, I came up with a backup plan. We dress Momo like a ghost, okay? He flies by the guards, creating a distraction.
You must be getting tired of using those swords. Why don't you go ahead and firebend at me?
Please, son, you're confused.
Nice.
Thanks for letting us in.
Sorry, but the guy who escorted us in won't let us out of his sight.
What guy?
You don't understand. You must go.
Ooh.
The Avatar. Oh, I didn't know the Avatar would be here.
Here we go. Tonight's entertainment. Yeah, the bear loves it. Oh my lord. Oh man.
This young man wrecked my tea shop and assaulted my employees.
There you go. Back him up.
It's true, sir. We saw the whole thing.
Come with us, son.
Oh. Ooh. You under arrest, boy. Ooh, this looks very Earth King official.
Avatar, it is a great honor to meet you. I am Long Feng, Grand Secretariat of Ba Sing Se and head of the Dai Li. I'd like to talk to you.
Why won't you let us talk to the king?
The Earth King has no time to get involved with political squabbles and the day-to-day minutiae of military activities. What's most important to His Royal Majesty is maintaining the cultural heritage of Ba Sing Se. All his duties relate to issuing decrees on such matters.
So the king is just a figurehead.
He's your puppet.
Oh, no. His Majesty is an icon, a god to his people. It is the strict policy of Ba Sing Se that the war not be mentioned within the walls.
There's no war in Ba Sing Se.
Oh, they're like hypnotizing him?
What?
What?
Can't hide it.
Here we are safe. Here we are free.
You can't keep the truth from all these people. They have to know.
I understand you've been looking for your bison. It would be quite a shame if you were not able to complete your quest.
No. What?
Now Judy will show you home.
What happened to Judy?
I'm Judy. I'll be your host as long as you're in our wonderful...
Because the first one failed. Oh my god, what the heck is going on here?
Just some Black Mirror stuff.
Oh my lord. Okay, so lots of stuff going on in this episode. A lot. Right?
Yeah.
Like way too much. It baffles me. So when we entered the city, I basically was under the assumption that this city was going to be a majestic whole,
Grand city.
big grandiose thing. Turns out it wasn't. No. Not at all. As we went further and further into the city, we see that there's lots of segregation.
Yeah.
There's lots of
walls.
Poor people. There's lots of walls. There's a lot of rules and things that these people have to abide by.
Yeah.
It's crazy the amount of stuff that we see as we progress into the city.
Yeah. And that Judy,
Yeah.
she just was like off from the start.
Yes.
Like you knew she was
You knew
a
something
clone
was wrong.
or something.
You knew
because
something.
she was just like all smiles and just
She was very much a like plastic sort of
Yeah.
character. She was
like a robot.
Yeah, she was very much a handled robot.
Yeah.
Like, okay,
You're trained to say this. We don't talk about this.
don't talk about this.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on.
She really was one of those types of people from the get-go. When they got into the city, that's when you really knew like there's something
was off.
Something's off with this girl,
Yeah.
and there's something off with the city in general.
Because every time they would ask a question, like, where can I find, have y'all seen Appa? Where can I find the Earth King? She's like...
The war, anything about the war? Hush,
behind
hush.
scenes, she's like, no. And the people always sweat it. And it's like...
I know.
What? Why are they kept so quiet?
I know. And, gosh, it really was amazing to me, like, how much these people have been brainwashed into not being able to speak. And they're kept... quiet. Yeah. You have to keep quiet in this city.
It's one of those like you can't speak what you feel.
Yes.
Like, or you can't say anything about what you know because
if it's not with what we're telling everybody or what we want everyone to believe, we're gonna burn you. We're gonna put you down.
We're gonna put you down if you're speaking out against the government.
Yes, absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Not what I was expecting from Ba Sing Se whatsoever.
Not at all.
Also in this episode, we had moments with really good action moments, I should say, with Jet and Zuko.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, an amazing fight broke out in the tea shop.
I was surprised Zuko didn't accidentally use his fire.
Yeah, the way that he was able to maintain himself in that entire battle was really cool.
It was really good because it shows that he has control.
A little, yeah. You know, he can not explode. You know, that's actually a good point. It shows that there's a little bit of a progression there.
Yeah.
Also, when you think about it, I mean, I think Iroh knew from the get-go that he was being watched by Jet.
Yeah.
The fact that he didn't firebend, you know, in that open window where anybody could be watching, I mean, it made sense.
It made sense. I think he does know for sure that he's being watched.
Or maybe just in general, because it was an open window, you know, we don't want to cause any type of...
Well, because they're refugees in this town, and
there's so many people watching you in this city. It makes sense not to try to firebend. And with that last episode, you almost gave us away.
Yeah.
I'm happy though that they kept it under wraps and they kept it cool.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Iroh was able to start up a pretty good tea business and he was the coolest tea person in town. That was pretty cool.
So I think it's crazy that you know, of course they believe Iroh and Zuko about, you know, this guy's crazy, he came in because they had witnesses, but then they take him and they're like hypnotizing him.
Yeah, they're like brainwashing these people.
Yeah.
Really just sitting them down
and telling them like,
and feeding
you're fine, you're okay.
Yeah.
Nothing's gonna, you know, like there is no war.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I was not expecting that either.
No.
I was under the assumption that this place was very much a place where if you spoke, you were punished. Not if you spoke, you're brainwashed. I was not under that assumption either.
Yeah.
But seeing that also with Long Feng, basically the fact that he's actually kind of in charge around here. The Earthbending King.
Well, the king is too important.
The Earth King, he does nothing to do with anything that's happening outside the walls. Like, he don't want to hear about it. He don't want to know about it.
He's one of those that he's too important to even
he's too important that he doesn't need to worry about anything. And the fact that that's going on, too, baffles me.
Yeah.
And also, at the end there, he's threatening Aang and the gang, saying that if you don't... Appa? No. Appa's a no-go if you keep talking.
Keep asking questions about the war.
That's outrageous to me.
It's just weird.
This place is very dirty. This place is really broken.
It is.
And it needs to change.
It is. I'm really looking forward to seeing Jet and how he comes out of this.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how this is going to work. I don't know how this is going to work. How is this going to work?
I don't know. Because, you know, you see the people and they are somewhat hypnotized. Well, they're somewhat brainwashed to not talk about it, but they still know about it. And that's where they're like sweating. And they're like, we can't say, you know? So I wonder if Jet's going to come out the same.
Is there going to be like a liberation type thing? Is like something going to happen? Is somebody going to wake up and start a revolution with these people? Something is going to happen soon.
I don't know, but then Ba Sing Se will lose order the way they have it so orderly and so...
That's the thing. You know what's funny? Ba Sing Se, I think, I was so under the impression that the walls were going to crumble from the outside in. I think it's going to do reverse. I think that the city is going to destroy itself from within,
inside out,
and inside out. That's what I'm under the impression. I'm under the impression that it is going to break from within. It's not about the walls collapsing around the city. It's about it breaking from the inside out. That's what I've really seen from this episode. That's what I've seen. Either way, hopefully you guys enjoyed our reaction. Make sure to like, share, comment, and
subscribe.
Subscribe is the #1 best thing you can possibly do here on the channel. We really appreciate all of your support. We'll see you guys in the next video.